Hello and welcome to my presentation about one of the biggest PR fails of the year. I'll explain in Pecha Kucha style how United Airlines handled their biggest crisis yet. They already got a lot of bad press after the song United Breaks Guitars went viral, but the worst was yet to come. On April 9, 2017, United overbooked a flight from Chicago to Louisville, Kentucky. They needed seats for 4 staff members to board the flight. Nobody volunteered to get off, so 4 passengers were randomly selected. 3 of them complied, but one of the passengers refused to get off. It was David Dow, an Asian American doctor from Kentucky who had patients to attend in Louisville. He was forcibly and violently dragged out of his seat and across the aisle by the security officers. He then managed to get back on the plane, disoriented and bleeding from the mouth. This incident was filmed by many other passengers and shared on their social media profiles, encouraging other users to share it too and spread the word. It quickly went viral. Before the plane had even landed in Louisville, the video had been seen by people all over the world. On Twitter, hashtags started trending: Boycott United, Don't Fly United, and New United Airlines mottos, which was the top trending topic on Twitter in the US. People were finding new slogans like "We put the hospital in hospitality" and "Not enough seating, prepare for a beating." The next day, they posted a message from the CEO on Facebook and Twitter. It was very cold-hearted and only apologized for having to re-accommodate the customers. This is the moment when United started digging their own grave and what some PR experts call creating your own crisis. Immediately, the negative comments started pouring in. People were criticizing the company for not apologizing to Dr. Dow or having any empathy whatsoever towards him or his family. This message did the opposite of what it was intended for and only infuriated customers even more. The following day, they posted another message from the CEO with a more sincere apology. He admitted that the incident was truly horrific, that no one should ever be mistreated this way, and that they take full responsibility and will work to make it right. This was a kind-hearted message that finally showed empathy. However, after reading the first announcement from the CEO, people didn't believe this one at all. The company should have posted this message first, but it was too late. The damage was already done, and United's reputation and their stock continued plummeting. United should have followed the example of other big companies that have dealt with crisis. For example, Maple Leaf when their products were infected with listeria. They expressed empathy, showed transparency by admitting their mistakes, and they had a clear plan to repair the situation. United's very bad crisis management can be compared to the MMA train accident that caused a deadly fire in Lac-Mégantic in 2013. The company didn't act fast enough and did not show any empathy for the victims, causing further distrust from customers and eventually bankruptcy. Despite the terrible start, United made enormous efforts to get back up and regain trust. But as hard as they tried, they couldn't control the internet, and bad press about them continued popping up. Everybody was angry, memes were everywhere, and YouTubers with millions of viewers were talking about boycotting. The CEO, Oscar Munoz, recorded an apology video and explained how the company is taking action to put customers first. In my opinion, it was well executed, but it should have been released much sooner. Oscar Munoz lost all his credibility after his first response to the incident. During the month of April, they posted 3 short videos on Facebook and Twitter explaining concrete ways they were going to improve. After those 3 videos, United stopped posting about the incident and tried to let the drama die out. They continued posting about things like new flights. Most of the action was on Twitter and Facebook because they are the 2 social networks where most people let out their frustration about companies, but United is also present on other social networks. On LinkedIn, they only posted about the positive changes they were implementing and still received negative comments from angry customers. The Chinese social media platform Weibo exploded with outrage after the incident. Chinese customers were cutting up their mileage cards and accusing United of being racist. The hashtag United Forces Passenger Off Plane was receiving 20 million views per hour. United has a very nice Instagram with beautiful photos and videos. On Instagram, they don't have any posts about the incident, which I think is a good idea to avoid attracting more attention to their huge mistake. I think they made the right choice by concentrating their efforts on Twitter and Facebook. This PR crisis shows that responding as fast as possible is extremely important. The power of social media is huge and must not be underestimated. Almost everybody has a smartphone and can instantly record and publish something for the whole world to see. United let the internet get ahead of them. Companies must admit their mistakes and be transparent. Empathy is key, and if people were harmed, you must absolutely show that you care about them. If you don't, it will enrage customers and they will destroy your company on social media. Also remember that people are very sensitive about racism. To this day, United is still receiving negative comments on social media. On many search engines, the first suggestions when you type United Airlines are about the incident. They're trying very hard to rebuild their reputation, but I think it'll take a very long time for people to forget about it if they ever do.